Kylie Jenner becoming a self-made billionaire. Kylie Jenner is not only one of the youngest billionaires in the world, but she's also one of the very few self-made billionaires on the planet. She's smart, talented, and most importantly knows how to turn her millions of followers into cash-grabbing customers. So today, we'll be talking about the huge secret behind Kylie's successful business empire, the rumors, and of course, how she spends her billions and billions of dollars. Hello and welcome to Celebrity News Place, a channel where we bring you all the latest updates about the glamour world. Today, we have yet another interesting topic about the young billionaire Kylie Jenner. But the question remains, have you ever dreamt of making $1 billion? If so, what are the steps that you've taken so far towards accomplishing this goal? Let us know in the comment section below, and consider hitting the red button because you definitely don't want to miss out on this world. With that out of the way, let's get right into it. Being a billionaire is no ordinary feat. In fact, there are only 2,668 billionaires in the world, and of those, only about 7 are actually self-made. Today, Kylie and her cosmetic brand are worth billions of dollars, and she hopes to keep it that way. As we all know, money isn't a problem for the Jenner and Kardashian families. They've amassed a fortune from TV shows selling merchandise, sponsors, dating and divorcing reality stars, and of course, modeling. Many of course claimed Kylie used her family's wealth to build her fortune, but despite these rumors, at the young age of 21, Forbes named Kylie the youngest billionaire in the world, besting the previous holder, Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, who turned billionaire at 23. And since then, her net worth has only increased, besting her sales each and every year with millions to spend and even more to pocket. But the question still begs, how did she do it? Kylie didn't become a billionaire overnight. In fact, since the age of 15, the billionaire claimed to have been cut off from her family's wealth, forcing her to fend for herself all these years. And because of that, she's where she is today. According to Forbes, Kylie is worth billions of dollars today because of none other than herself. But she's only a billionaire for one small reason also: her lips. Believe it or not, Kylie made a success story of herself by making money off her biggest insecurity, her lips. In an episode of Life of Kylie back in 2017, she said, "I had really small lips, and it was like one of my first kisses, and a guy was like, I didn't think you would be a good kisser because you have really small lips." Oh no. It was an insecurity Kylie took to heart. As soon as she began outlining her lips to make them bigger, and eventually instead of spending thousands on makeup products, she finally decided to launch her own line of products to make her feel better about her lips, as well as help others out there who may be insecure as well. And it worked. Kylie is one of the richest people on earth and the most successful person in her family. Well, I guess we can thank that guy for Kylie's fortune then, can't we? But while that may be the case, an insecure person doesn't just become a multi-million-dollar company overnight. Kylie quickly learned about the marketing business from a young age after working with several fashion companies spanning from sportswear, the shoe industry, and eventually modeling gigs. Then, when she had amassed the knowledge she needed to become a billionaire, she sought them out, increasing her standards and only charging hundreds of thousands for a peek. At first, her huge fan base, which she acquired over the years, seemed to be enough, but she had to be smarter. Many big businesses usually fail to meet overhead costs early, especially when it comes to marketing and retail. However, Kylie seemed to have sidestepped that issue entirely by outsourcing to other companies, so problems like staff salaries, customer service representatives, production, and manufacturing were handled by those corporations, while marketing, of course, was handled by none other than herself. Corporations would pay her millions to showcase just a sliver of their brand on her page, so why won't she market the hell out of her project? With 305 million followers on Instagram, 30.2 million subscribers on Snapchat, and 39.2 million followers on Twitter, her audiences are practically begging for products to be released. And Kylie? She's a marketing genius. Despite Kylie's cosmetics being millions of dollars worth, she's hired only 7 full-time employees and 5 part-time employees to meet the demands of the company. So when it came to the manufacturing and packaging, Kylie outsourced everything to Seed Beauty, a private label producer in Oxnard, California. Sales and fulfillment went to an online outlet store like Shopify, and marketing was done by herself. That's it. And with that, She ran a hugely successful empire by pocketing a lot of money that would have gone to protecting risks for herself and other companies. Another popular strategy she used to fulfill the dire need to promote her products is the Fomo technique, also known as the fear of missing out. Basically, if you've ever looked at a Kylie Cosmetics website, you'll notice that many products always seem to be sold out, and sometimes there'll be no update explaining when you can get your hands on lip kits and other products, and other times, there'll be no information at all, forcing you to go straight to Kylie's social media platforms. But that's not all. The main trick in all of this is actually what she's announcing on her profiles. Since she's always advertising her products in small batches on a limited edition basis, her customers have been trained to hang on to every post, waiting for the right time to hear information on their favorite products. That's why most of the time her products sell out within the first few minutes. Now, Twitter strategists have found a way to scam the millions of her loyal fans by buying her products very early and selling these $100 products for thousands of dollars to her begging and willing fans. This strategy has helped her amass millions and now billions. Kylie's lifestyle also plays a huge role in her success, and as the most watched person on Snapchat and the most followed woman in the world on Instagram, the young billionaire lives a very lavish, posh, and hugely successful life that many teenagers and young adults want to live. She's got the good looks, the business brain, and a $1 million yacht to prove it. She spends her days hanging out with her friends, driving luxurious cars, and generally living her life. So whenever Kylie posts a picture of her latest lip kit on her Instagram, it's safe to bet her followers are buying not only the product, but the lifestyle too. But first, let's talk about her huge car collection. At the age of 16, she received a $225,000 Mercedes and wrapped it up in orange for a sweet deal of $10,000. Then, she got herself a Lamborghini Aventador and got another orange wrap job for $400,000. And what came next was a Ferrari 488 Spider and a Ferrari LaFerrari that's worth a ridiculous $1.4 million. During an online closet tour, Kylie revealed her impressive bag collection. Her closet includes an entire row of Hermes Birkin bags, one of the most expensive bags in the world. And she already has a mini Birkin bag picked out to be Stormi's first purse. When asked what she would grab in the event of a fire, Kylie said she'd grab a $432,000 Hermes Himalayan crocodile skin Birkin bag with 18 karat white gold hardware and more than 200 diamonds. And that's not all. She's also a huge party spender, spending millions on Stormi's first birthday and even more on her boyfriends over the years. She had a bad reputation for spoiling the people in her life. From boyfriend Travis Scott's birthday, Jenner rented out Six Flags Magic Mountain in Los Angeles, which starts at $150,000. The birthday festivities continued in Turks and Caicos, where the couple stayed at the luxury beach resort Amanada, where luxury suites cost up to $23,538 per night. Kylie has faced criticism for spending a lot of money on her daughter, Stormi, from purchasing an $820 Gucci baby carrier to a $12,500 Fendi baby stroller. Kylie seems to be keen on introducing Stormi to luxury right away, but considering Jenner gave birth at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles, where private birthing suites range from $3,600 to $5,100 a night, is that really a surprise? What are your thoughts on this matter? Is it acceptable to spend millions of dollars on things that aren't necessary? And how would you have spent your millions of dollars if you were as rich as she is? Let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever we upload a new video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, bye!